409-2798 and order today.
UHD by Comcast.
Welcome back to Alumni Stadium. Delaware State hosting Hampton. The rain has started to let up just a little bit here in Dover, but it was coming down hard as of 6:45 and should be a factor in this game. Hampton led by Donovan Rose. He spent 20 years with this program. This is his second season as the school's head coach. Went 5-6 last year, 3-5 in the MEAC. And Jay, what's your lesson plan for this Pirates team to succeed tonight?
I think the first thing they have to do offensively, protect the football. They probably have better athletes on offense, but the elements will come into play. Protect the football. Defense, they must continue to get pressure with their front four. Kendrick Ellis tackles for losses.
Meanwhile, Al Levan in his 7th season as Delaware State's head coach in 2007. He led Delaware State to a school record 10 wins to the school's first MEAC title. What's the game plan for Levan and the Hornets tonight?
Offensively, the key is going to be third down plays. You notice I didn't say third down conversions, but third down plays. They've got some difficulties in special teams. They got to use third down smartly. In defense, zone blitzing. They like to bring pressure, but they've got to do it. Be careful bringing pressure this time around because slippery elements. And you talk about the elements out there. Look at the weather. We got 75 degrees, humidity 100%. Wow. Look at the storms are coming, and they're going to be in and out all day with a wind gust 17 miles an hour. Not an easy place to play a football game on a Thursday night, but that's why you like football.
Yeah, and we'll be watching
the
win.
Play it.
Special teams and kicking especially has been an issue for both these schools. Rodrigo Hernandez to kick off. LaRon Moore back deep. This kick fielded by Travis Tarpley. He has some room across midfield. There's a flag on the play. Tarpley bumped out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. But a flag back at the 41-yard line of Delaware State. And it was Rodrigo Hernandez who pushed Tarpley out of bounds. We talked to him yesterday, and he said he always wanted to hit somebody, wanted to make a tackle at this level. Penalty is going to be against the Hornets, so this is coming back, Jay.
Whoa! What flag, Anish? What flag?
No flag, so a 79-yard kick return stands, and Delaware State off to a terrific start.
Yeah, look at Tarpley. You see him there dealing with the elements and the slip and the slide and the mush. Oh, that looks like fun, Anish. This is like that old schoolyard when you got a puddle there. You just want to go out and play slip and slide. The only thing I'm missing,
slip and slide
with this new field turf, though, you don't get the mud. You know, this is one of those games where whoever's got the muddiest jersey had the best game. That may not be the case tonight because of the field turf.
Jay, what's the challenge here playing on wet conditions on field turf?
The key is, as a quarterback, the ball's going to be slippery, so it'll be slick. You know, if it's in grass, it'll kind of hold and get muddy. You hate slick football, so you got to really protect that football.
Short gain by Jashawn Jones on first down. He's the team starting running back out of Asbury Park, New Jersey. We mentioned LaRon Moore. Coaches identified him as the go-to guy on this Delaware State offense. And up front, they're very young. Only one starter returns. That's Darrell Hicks, number 73. And the offensive coordinator, Doug Sams, is concerned how this O-line will stack up against what's a very good Hampton front four.
And you saw that first play. Kendrick Ellis immediately making his impact and his presence felt in this game.
Glaude, quick out, and it's through the hands of Jashawn James. And you talked about that Hampton defense. Kendrick Ellis, the man in the middle, the defensive tackle who had 16 stops against Howard in the team's second game. Jacoby Fenner, the strong side linebacker. He can play a little safety as well. They won't change him out on nickel and dime formations. And Ricardo Silva, the leader of that secondary, according to the coaches. He's a senior out of Baltimore, Maryland. It's third down and long for Delaware State. Glaude, another quick out, and it's incomplete. And all right, Al Levan's got a decision here. Do you kick a field goal? He told us if they're not at the 15-yard line or closer, he's probably going for it. They've had numerous issues kicking the football this season. That all goes to a freshman kicker in Mario Diaz-Aviles, and we saw him warm up, and it wasn't pretty.
No, and if he told us yesterday they had to be inside the 18-yard line, that was when it was dry.
Yeah.
Today it's raining. Field is slippery, so I think they're pretty much only going to go for it on extra points, and they're staying true to their word. 4th and 10, going for it now.
In the red zone this season, Delaware State has scored on just 5 of its 10 possessions. 4th and long. Glod has time, throws, man open, adds complete to Justin Wilson.
Wow. Good job there. I mean, nothing sophisticated. All they did was come out and run a curl flat combination. You'll see Wilson coming from the outside, top of your screen right there. I mean, how do you give a guy that much cushion? I know it's raining out there, but you got to know where the first down marker is, and you got to play better defense there. Poor job by Romeo Pelham.
Wilson picks up the first down, so it's 1st and goal for Wilson. His 10th catch of the season. He had 9 all of last year. Glod on 1st and goal. It's a handoff up the middle.
It's just nothing.
And again, Jashawn Jones into the teeth of that Hampton defense. Delbert Tyler in on the stop.
You know, one of the things that, you know, we talked about the front four for Hampton has to be able to establish line of scrimmage. Many times they'll come out with a 3-4 defense, 3-4 linemen. They can do that because Kendrick Ellis, big number 97, is just a wall on that inside. 2 times they've tried to run the ball up the middle. Twice they've got stopped at the line of scrimmage.
In that Howard game, Howard ran 36 dives. He had 16 tackles.
Sooner or later you start to say it's a waste of a play.
They are going to reset the play clock here with 13:02 to go in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and goal for Delaware State. We're seeing them use the shotgun. Now they come under center. Glod straight ahead. Looked like he got a couple of yards.
Smart play. I mean, very smart play. You know, what do you do if they're going to come out in a 3-4 alignment or you got a gap over the center? Then why get in the shotgun? Just get underneath the center. Go ahead, pick up positive yardage. You got 2 yards there. You're halfway home for them. If you go for it on 4th and 10, you got to think you go for it on 4th and less than 3. So use 3rd down effectively. That's field leadership there by Anthony Glod, the senior quarterback from Sicklerville, New Jersey.
Yeah, former transfer from Bowling Green. We just saw Jamel Bashir enter the game, so twin tight ends now for Delaware State as it's 3rd and goal for the Hornets. Glod to throw. Incomplete over the head of his intended receiver, LaRon Moore, and this will bring up 4th down. And again, we're not seeing anybody come out from the sidelines, and now here comes not the special teams unit. Well, it is a special teams unit, yeah. Mario Diaz-Aviles. So they not only had issues kicking the ball, but it was a process. They had issues with the snap, with the hold, and with the kick.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long. You know, this young kicker right here, he got hurt first game of the year, so they have been very lackluster in field goals and special teams.
The snap, the kick, the hold, and it is blocked. And special teams continues to plague this Delaware State football team. We do have a flag on the play. And it is against Hampton.
Now, what do you do? This is where you got to play football right now. So it's against Hampton. Now, if you're Delaware State and Coach Levan, you're a little bit closer, maybe a yard or 2. Do you go for it now, seeing what just happened, or do you go for the field goal again?
When we talked to all 3 main coaches for Delaware State, the head coach, the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, none of them had any faith in the kicking game.
Yeah, I mean, look at this trajectory. I mean, this is not somebody, you know, that's just coming around. There was a low trajectory kick anyway. So, you know, the key is, and also keep this in mind, with the elements, could this be a 6-0, 3-0, 6-3 type contest? Points will come in a premium, but I think after getting the block, you got to go for it.
Well, Anthony Glod is back on the field here on 4th and goal, so they're going to go for it. Darius Jackson, the slot receiver, bottom of your screen. Glod throws, incomplete, and Delaware State will walk away with no points. So we are scoreless with under 12 minutes to play. A big kickoff return wasted by the Hornets. Hampton takes over deep in its own zone when we come back.
Let's face it, we
Home of the Bowl Championship Series.
Welcome back to Dover. Hampton and Delaware State scoreless in the first quarter. Delaware State got great field position, could not score. Hey, a reminder, ESPN News coverage of college football continues Saturday. 2 games, first at noon Eastern. Cam Newton and Auburn hosting Louisiana Monroe. Newton 5 TDs in that win against South Carolina last week. Then at 3:30, Denard Robinson, apparently he's got a clean bill of health. He's good to go. He'll lead Michigan against Indiana. That's the all-state game of the week. College football on ESPN News Saturday, all part of Tailgate Week, fired up by Kingsford Charcoal. Hampton University will start deep in its own territory at the 1-yard line. On first down, it's a run, and Steve Robinson got to about the 5-yard line. John Sutton on the stop. David Legree, the quarterback for this Hampton offense, transferred from Syracuse after 2 seasons, coming off one of his best games, 4 TD passes, and not much there for Hampton on second down. So now faced with a 3rd and long. And Delaware State, the defensive coordinator, Keith Goganis, or rather Ray Petty, he told us these are the situations that he wants Hampton in. 3rd and long. They want to see if David Legree can make plays.
Especially early on, if you get them backed up in their own end zone, you know you're going to get conservative play calling. So this is a key defensive play right now for 3rd down for Delaware State. They've got to get the Pirates off the field.
A run on 3rd down. That's Antonio McLeod. He will be short of the first down. And 4th down coming up. Quentin Forts on the stop for the Hornets.
So that was one there where they would have really liked to have picked up that first down to help out, keep the drive alive. But if you're Delaware State, good job by the defense. You're going to get your offense back the football, which should be very good field position. The key is, will the offense be able to turn it on? Last time they had great field position, walked away with 0. So look for special teams to try and make an impact again.
Hampton to punt it away, nearly blocked. The ball bounces, and it's going to be downed at the 31-yard line. It took a Hampton bounce. When we come back after a 58-yard punt, it'll be Delaware State football. No one's yet to score on a rainy, windy